Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning La La. We are so excited to welcome Kristel David to the show. She is the creator and founder of the Fox Project and has a very exciting retreat coming up, the I Am retreat. Tell us a little bit about all that you're up to.
Yeah, so I created the Fox Project in hopes to answer the question I get all the time, which is, you're a wife. I've been with my husband almost 16 years. We have 5 daughters. We run multiple businesses. So people look at us and like, how are you even here right now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How is this happening? How are you a unicorn?
Yeah.
What's happening right now?
I actually had to do the hair to like roughen myself up a little bit.
Cool.
But so I just was repeating the same questions. And so I created the Fox Project because the fox spirit animal is keen, they're self-aware, they move through darkness, and they get things done, they problem solve. And so those are a lot of the characteristics of how we do it. We do it and we're in alignment. And so from there, what I found was working with women online was not enough. And I love events. I used to be an event planner. So to combine the two, like get women together for 3-4 days, nothing's better than that. It's like magic. And then doing all the work of who am I? What am I doing in the world? What's my purpose?
So it's called I Am. And of course, I believe the entire work, all self-development and spiritual awakening is coming back to the I Am identity. What does it mean for you, the I Am?
Yeah, so I created an identity guide, and that's all of what I stand for. I want to be like the Brene Brown to vulnerability to authenticity. I feel like if we can just get back to being our authentic selves, not bogged down with comparison and what we should. I'm a mom. I shouldn't be leaving my kids. I should be doing this. I'm a wife. I should or shouldn't be.
Stop shooting on yourself.
Yes. So it like all those things, if we could just be quiet and ask, who am I? Why am I here? And what am I supposed to, I don't even want to say supposed to. We're like, what am I called to be doing? Then we can be in alignment with not being worn down. I think that's why I'm not worn down with my 5 kids and all the things, because I say no to things that are not in alignment, and I say yes to all the things that are, and I'm just full of energy because it's like I'm doing all the, the stuff that I want to be doing.
So where can someone start? They want to dive deeper into discovering and knowing who they are.
Yeah.
And living from that place.
Yeah.
Where do they begin?
So I wanted to share like quickly the 5 things I believe every woman should do, and man, any person, any human, because we're all just beings really. And the first one is authentic vision. And by vision, I mean like really tuning into who am I? What am I good at? What do people come to me for? What do I do with my eyes closed? So getting clear on that vision, and then having responsibility. I think responsibility is something that people are missing because they're constantly like, when I get more money, then I will. When I go to school, then I can. And it's like when you realize everything is right now within you. I love the saying, what you're not changing, you're choosing. And so it's like when you realize your choices go in alignment with that vision, then you create whatever you were here meant to create because you start being authentic with your choices.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I do think of responsibility as being the ability to respond, which is the ability to choose different.
Yes, to choose different. Once you're aware, then you're like, oh, I don't want to react like that. I want to, it's saved my marriage. It's turned around how my 12-year-old to my 1-year-old, it's like my 12-year-old, she's not going to hate me, but I'm like such a better mom with the 1-year-old because now I'm aware of like how I'm reacting from the way I was parented and just all the things. And so it's just awareness is really the key to everything.
In your experience working with these women, what is maybe the one thing, the common denominator that's holding people back that they need to overcome?
Yeah. It really is that consciousness. It really is just stopping. One of my things that I've just been preaching for the last 10 years is get out of the rat race. And I used to think I was so annoying because I was that network marketer. I was all those things of like, there's something more than the 9 to 5. And then I realized it's not entrepreneurship. It's freedom that I'm trying to tell people that they want and that they're looking for.
Well, you're a preacher. Let's go, just open the church. We need it now. We want all of you. You're such a light. You're such a force. And you really are you're just preaching truth. So it's amazing. It's so beautiful to witness.
It explains, I have the word tattooed, truth, on my arm that I literally got on a Tuesday random afternoon. I was bored at home. This was before I started my journey. me. And I was just
bored with 5 kids. She's
Yeah.
really figured something out.
This was with 1 kid, and I was just sitting back, living off of my husband and doing nothing with my life, but just in turmoil. And like, to answer your question, it's like when you're not seeking outside of yourself and giving your gift away that you're supposed to be giving, you will perish. It doesn't matter. I had the money, I had the life, the kids, the husband, I had everything, and I was just in darkness. But it wasn't until I heard you guys talking about even like getting disease is like another way of waking you up to your consciousness. So for me, it was almost losing my family, and then that's what snapped me out of it. So I feel like people either go into desperation or inspiration, but something's going to call you into like your higher self.
I love that. It's so true. The idle mind is the work of the devil, as I say, which we don't believe in an external devil, but the misuse of energy. So tell everybody about where's your retreat?
Yeah.
Where are you opening your spiritual center? Just kidding.
It's open. It's here. It's now.
Yes.
Call me. So the retreat is in January, the end of January, the 23rd to the 26th in Palm Springs. And tickets actually open tomorrow, and it will sell because we're keeping it very intimate. So I'm really excited about getting like in the room with women and really just doing the work. So that's that. And then you could just connect with me online, and I do online programs. We do ladies events. We do vision board events. So everyone's going to be getting ready for that.
Awesome.
Yeah, really
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
Please tell everyone where they can find and follow and get more.
Yeah. So Kristel C. David is Instagram is like the main place, or the Fox Project. And my name is Kristel. And then it's just Kristel C. David. And then from there, all my links and websites and my identity guide. It's a free gift where I say pour a glass of wine or kombucha or whatever you got to do, have a date with yourself, and really just dive in. Do something that a lot of people don't do. They don't ask themselves, who am I? What am I up to? And just go through the guide and really start there.
Yeah, I love that.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more. Good morning, LaLa.